Welcome back, friends and family. This week we're continuing our discussion on social engagement, specifically with our media engagement. And all we're really doing this week is continuing from last week where we did an assessment of the time that we're spending engaged with our media, specifically social media, and how those things were impacting us. What things were really positively impacting us from our perspectives, and what things were maybe having a negative effect on us. Now, this week we're going to take it a step farther and we're going to actually implement some sort of management strategy. And that could take the form of a lot of different things. There's a lot of videos and information out there about taking a social media vacation, taking a social media break. So it can be that. If some of you want to say, okay, I'm going to take this week to take a break from all social media or from a certain aspect of social media. That's good. That's a valid thing to do. But it could also just be little tweaks. It could be unfollowing certain people or certain things that maybe don't add to us. It could be setting up some rules for how and when we engage with our social media. That's what I try to do. And my rules and my practices certainly aren't for everyone. But I try to do some very specific things to help me control my media time and usage and not let those things control me. One thing that I do is, unless I'm expecting a phone call from someone, I have my phone on Do Not Disturb at all times. So not only do I have the ring off, I don't even have it on vibrate. I don't want to be distracted when I'm engaged with other things. I like to use my smartphone more like a computer where I can go and I can check it at my leisure. I also make a point to not always carry my cell phone. Unless I'm, going somewhere, doing something where I need to be contacted or I need to access things like GPS or whatever, I make a point to not carry it. If I'm hanging out with my friends, I will oftentimes leave my phone in my vehicle. So there's no temptation to even check it. If someone comes over to my house, I typically put my phone in a drawer or up on a shelf. So again, there's no temptation to even see the screen light up and think it's something that I need to check. Because most things, it's fine for us to check later. When I'm with my kids, my children are children of a divorced family, so they spend time split between two different households. So when I have them and I really want to get the most out of our time together, I don't check my phone at all when I'm with them. And if I do, if there's something where I say, oh, hey, I should text someone to ask about this. I'm going to text grandma to see if, we're going to come over this weekend or whatever. I'll make a point to say to my kids, hey, is it okay if I text this person now to find this out? But then otherwise my phone's set aside and I don't respond to people. And my friends and my family know that. They know that they can send me something, and then typically I'll find time later to get back to them and to address whatever I need to address. But that's been a powerful strategy for me, is setting up those rules, and I just use them as rules for myself, that I don't deviate from those things. That makes it so that when I am engaging with, whether it's social media or even just reaching out to other people with my phone, whatever, that it's on my time, that it's under my conditions. And then I actually enjoy that time a lot more. There will be some nights where maybe I have several messages from people and I've got some messages on social media, whatever. Then I have that time blocked out. Maybe it's after my kids go to bed, or it's when I've set aside time to work on media stuff, do videos and do different things. And then I'm really going to make that a chunk of it, where now I'm going to respond to a bunch of people. And that actually is much more enjoyable to me, because this was the activity that I set forth. I got to really focus and give some thought and attention to the people that I am engaging with, even though it's through social media. And then the rest of the time, I'm not worried about it. I'm not glancing at my phone. So that's what I want you to do this week. Pick a strategy that you think will work for you, that you think might benefit you based on the assessment we did last week, and then implement it. Implement it between our classes, and we'll talk about how it's going for you, how you think it's impacting you. That's it. Have a great week. Much love.